Hi, Virginia. So I'm going to give this a shot. And we begin step 3, starting, I believe you might be starting that tomorrow. So with that being said, step 3 is involving reseeding and healing leaky gut. Now, that does not mean that we are no longer going through a pathogen purge, because we are. You're going to continue to be purging out the bad stuff while we use particular protocol and supplements to add in more of the healthy, good stuff. So what I'm going to plan to do, definitely read through the email that I sent out. I think it gives a really good description of what Plan 3 is all about. And just kind of like the bacteria and what's going to be going in, and the brick house and the mortar, those kind of things. I think that analogy might make a little bit more sense to you. And I just think it was a really easy way to understand what you're about to go through. So I'm going to do a little bit of screen sharing. And so let's see. I just gotta. Okay, so I'm going to start with what's going to be different with your supplemental protocol starting next week. So let me scroll down. Connection. I may have just been going a little too fast. Where it catches up. So let's see. Just keep scrolling. All right. These are all special instructions. I don't want. Okay. So here we are. Let me see if I can enlarge in this. Okay, so you're going to see here that you are now in step 3, which is weeks 8 and 9. What you're going to be adding in are 2 MBC, which is a probiotic, followed by, this is where you start doing the flax or chia seed and water. And it says see directions. And then, and I'll go through it, I'll find that in the actual thing above. So you're the 2 MBC, and then the flax and chia seed and water, and you're going to do that before breakfast. So at least 30 minutes away from food. And again, it's very similar to when you did the ABC. You're just doing a stronger, and again, it's the MBC is now replacing the ABC. And then you're going to continue doing 3 desiccated liver with 2 GI support and soothe and 2 lion's mane at breakfast. So you're pretty much adding in lion's mane and MBC so far. And then mid-morning, you're going to again take ABC. So again, print this out because it can be kind of confusing. And you're going to, about 1 hour later, you're going to take the Peptiguard until you finish the bottle. So understand this little protocol right here. This is where it can get just a little bit more confusing. And then at lunch, again, you take the 2 GI support and soothe and 2 lion's mane. Mid-afternoon, you do the same thing as before lunch, 1 ABC, followed by flax or chia seed and water, and then 2 Peptiguard until you finish the bottle. And then at dinner, 2 GI support and soothe for your plan. And then bedtime, you'll see here now, you no longer do the sludgy cocktail. You have a lot of trifala left over, and you have a lot of diatomaceous earth. And again, you can continue using trifala if you enjoyed it, because I don't think it's going to hurt you. It's actually very good for cholesterol and blood pressure. But that will be your protocol. So just kind of, again, it's just one of those things. I would print it out. I would somehow just kind of get used to it. But mainly you're adding in MBC and lion's mane. So let me, and you're taking out diatomaceous earth, the sludgy cocktail. So let me come up here. Okay, so here we go. Take a 1-day break from all supplements except desiccated liver at the end of step 2 transition week and before beginning step 3. If you are going to be doing the HCL challenge in step 4, you will need to order HCL or purchase it at your local health food store before week 10. Now make sure that is an HCL with pepsin. Okay, so ABC, take ABC in the capsule in step 3. You do not need to put it in water. Your morning dose will be taken with chia or flaxseed. Continue taking ABC until it is gone. So you'll see here still desiccated liver. Now lion's mane. Okay, my mom's dog. Okay, Noelle, stop. Okay, I'm going to let her out because she's going to drive me nuts. 1 second. Come on. She wanted to be in here with me, and then she wanted to be out. Okay, so lion's mane is a product that I told you I loved. I think I really noticed a difference in feeling calm first thing in the morning. So it's basically just nervous system support. Lion's mane is a type of mushroom renowned for providing support to the brain and nervous system while also assisting in the repair of tight junctions, in the small intestine, therefore helping with leaky gut or intestinal permeability. So not only is it nervous system support, but it also helps assist in the repair of the tight junction in the small intestine, which I think for me, I guess I just really noticed that I felt calmer. And again, that just is kind of what's in it. But you'll see here, promotes mental clarity, focus, and memory, provides cerebral and nervous system support. Many studies have identified an NGF, nerve growth factor, in lion's mane, optimizes nervous and immune system health, and supports cognitive function. All right, so that's going to be a supplement that will be added in. And then you already know what the GI support and soothe. If you purchase an additional bottle of digestive enzymes and they are helpful, you can continue taking them during step 3. So you'll see on here, there's no digestive enzymes because at this time, we're hoping that your body begins adjusting and kind of producing its own digestive enzymes. Okay, so MBC. This should be taken at least 45 minutes away from food and immediately followed by a pre-soaked chia seed or fresh ground flaxseed mixture. And I'll scroll down and show you what that is. If you react to MBC with bloating or discomfort, reduce the dose to 1 capsule per day and temporarily discontinue the seed water mixture. You can gradually increase the dose of MBC once it's better tolerated, followed by adding back in the fiber. I didn't notice any issues with doing this. And again, MBC, so let's see. Let's go into MBC. We'll read through this. So it's just a probiotic, like I said. You can barely see that, but refrigeration is recommended. So you'll see here, there's a lot of strands of probiotics. MBC is a high potency probiotic formula designed to recolonize the microbiome in the gastrointestinal tract. These probiotics have the ability to compete with pathogens while supporting healthy digestion and promoting a healthy immune function. So again, you're not ending your pathogen purge at this time, but so it's still going to be continuing, but we're also starting to heal leaky gut. So again, this is a probiotic, but it's designed to recolonize the microbiome. So that's going to be MBC. And again, you take 2, so it's in between meals, at least 45 minutes away. If you find you're still unable to tolerate MBC at the reduced dose, you may need to use a different probiotic. Just let me know. Previous gut thrivers who reacted to MBC did well with the probiotic TerraFlora, and most were able to take MBC at a reduced dose after finishing TerraFlora. So just keep me posted, and we'll come back to the idea of TerraFlora. If you still have MBC at the end of step 3, continue taking it till it's gone. And I know I did that. The PeptiGuard, you're still taking this supplement, should be taken at least 45 minutes away from food, 2 capsules twice daily. If you have PeptiGuard at the end of step 3, continue taking it at the same dosage until the bottle is empty. Okay, so the chia and flaxseed, you'll see here in week 8, combine half a teaspoon chia seeds or half a teaspoon fresh ground flax seeds with 6 ounces of water and use as a chaser after taking MBC in the morning and ABC in the evening. Alternating chia seeds and flaxseed after each dose is recommended. So it's good to go back and forth. But again, just keep that sheet. I would print it out, keep it up, just so that you take MBC in the morning and then you go ABC, and then an hour later, the PeptiGuard. But with ABC, you take the chaser. And that's just to continue to cleanse the digestive tract while promoting a little bit of probiotic. If using chia seeds, soak them in water for at least 10 minutes before drinking. Then in week 9, increase the chia seeds or flax seeds to 1 teaspoon. So next week, you're only going to do a half a teaspoon. Then you're going to get up to 1 teaspoon. If a half teaspoon did not cause bloating and you are tolerating the fiber well. So again, first week, next week, only a half a teaspoon. All right. Week 10, increase dose to 1 full tablespoon. So you increase it quite a bit. If 1 teaspoon was well tolerated, and stay at that dose for the remainder of the week. So you're going from a half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon to 1 full tablespoon as the chaser in 6 ounces of water. And you will be taking that with ABC. Add chia or ground flaxseed into your diet after week 10 instead of taking them after your probiotic and on an empty stomach. Example, in smoothies, salads on top of cooked vegetables. So the difference is, I take that back. In weeks 8 and 9, just put the half a teaspoon and the teaspoon in water, 6 ounces of water, chase it. In week 10, you're adding a full tablespoon to your diet instead of taking them after your probiotic and on an empty stomach. You're just adding them in. You can add to a smoothie, your salad, on top of cooked vegetables or rice, for instance. So that's the difference. After you have finished taking all your gut thrive supplements except HCl, if you're still doing the HCl challenge, which begins in week 10, take a 2-week break before starting any transition supplements. So as you see here, when you finish week 2, take a day off. And then when you go into week 3, then start the protocol once again. And then again, we already went over this, print it out, have it on hand. Okay, so now, am I not connected? I hope it's recording. Okay, so Gut Thrive action steps. So you're going to want to kind of resort to this paper that I sent in an email. You'll see here a lot of it's very similar. So lemon water in the morning, daily upon rising. And again, you'll be combining that with lemon water with your HCV still in the water, just like you've been doing. Plan H, you're going to be encouraged to do Palo de Arco tea, 2 cups. And again, that's an antifungal tea. So that's what's going to continue to help purge those pathogens. Licorice root tea, 1 cup. So you're getting 2 cups of, well, 3, to be honest. Palo de Arco, 2 cups, and licorice root, 1 cup. You'll see here, Plan H, include roasted garlic cloves into your diet. So 1 to 2 cloves roasted daily. That would be a really good addition to, again, boost your immune system and antifungal, antibacterial. So it's still kind of helping you with the pathogen purge. Add in the cleansing cilantro, oregano, pesto back into your diet, up to 4 ounces daily. Where did my thing go? Here it is. Add immunity spice to meals, recipes, see recipes in handout. And that's as desired. Okay, so this is where you want to check pH of urine and saliva and record your results again. So you did that at the beginning of the program. And now as we enter step 3, you want to go back and you want to do the pH of your urine and saliva and record your results again. For 6 days in a row, just like week 1. I sent you the food mood journal, so you'll want to look over that, read over it, and I'll try to access that in a second. And continue tongue scraping. Just continue doing a lot of your self-care detoxing. And I'll go into this is just, for week 8, don't worry about week 10, the HCL challenge just yet. We'll go over that next week. But again, these are your action item steps. So start your day with lemon water and apple cider vinegar. Then you want to incorporate Palo de Arco tea, 2 cups per day, and 1 cup of licorice root tea. Then you're going to try to get 1 to 2 roasted garlic cloves a day and 4 ounces of your cilantro pesto again. The immunity spice, that's up to you. And now don't forget weeks 8 and week 8 is do your pH testing again. So you might want to access that. I should send you that email just to make sure you have that on you. And then the food mood journal that I sent to you, definitely check that out. So that's going to be the recommendations. And then, like I said, we'll go over HCL. Where did I? Let's see if there's anything new in your dietary other than the garlic cloves and adding back in cilantro pesto. So let's see. Go through here, sorry. Okay, so here we are. Weeks 8 through 9. I think it's just going to be very similar. I don't think there's, so just definitely read over that, but I think it's really similar. Again, you can start, let's see. think for the most part, you're just keeping out grains. But, you know, the yams are allowed, the potatoes, you know, it's just, again, it's still very low sugar and whatnot. Definitely touch base with me to let me know how your digestion has been doing. But anything else? So we went over the action items, the dietary, the protocol. I think that's pretty much everything. Let me see if I no, so let me do this really quickly. Be able to access food and mood journal. Find it. Sorry. Okay, so you really want to start trying to practice mindful eating this week, because again, it's starting to connect. The gut brain is starting to connect together this week during step 3. So really try to read over this mindful eating and food mood journal, and it will just kind of, I think you already kind of know this probably, but it's a good read over. And then it has a mindful reading checklist. Chew for 30 seconds. And then now, like you've been doing, now that you're focusing on mindful eating and chewing your food, it's time to use the food mood journal as a powerful tool to bring awareness to your eating patterns. Feel free to print and copy the worksheet. In the comment section, note how you are feeling physically and emotionally during that meal or snack. At first, it may feel unusual to do so, but as you well know by now, digestive health and emotional health are inextricably connected. Use the guide below on physical and emotional cues for balance and imbalance as your guide. Keep your food mood journal for 7 days. Okay, so physical symptoms, symptoms are body sensations. Clues for an imbalance: headaches, stomach pain, muscle cramps, coughing, fatigue, insomnia, restlessness, shakiness, muscle weakness, no concentration, and pallor. Clues for balance would be bright eyes, hunger, stamina, natural and deep breathing, high energy, restful sleep, focus, alertness, strength, good attention span, and good color. So those are some things to look for. Emotional, these symptoms may be a little harder to detect, but clues for imbalance: anxious, bored, scared, mad, sad, depressed, scattered, restless, irritable, agitated, hyper. Clues for balance: confident, excited, energized, humorous, happy, interested, focused, calm, relaxed, easygoing, and patient. The idea of keeping a food journal may make you feel uneasy and or outright terrified. Sometimes people really do not want to look at how they eat or their relationship with food because it can be a metaphor for the relationship with other things in life. You may have feelings of hopelessness or failure attached to what you eat based upon all you have been through with your health. You may be surprised that food has an even bigger emotional charge for you than you ever realized. This food journal process is designed to be fun, informative, and free of negative judgment. If negative feelings arise, just remember that recording this information will help you later see the connection between what you eat and how you feel emotionally and physically. If you forget to record a meal, just keep going. It's all fine. Just keep writing. Also, please watch the video on mood boosting foods to help with your gut thrive process. So let me make sure that this shows up for you. Okay, so yes, you should be able to access that, no problem. Okay, so I think that's pretty much what we needed to touch on this week. And let me stop sharing screen. And I hope this recorded and I will get it out to you. But definitely just drop an email if you get a chance, and we'll plan next Saturday if that's, well, wait, let me know if next Saturday works for you. Because I know you have a family reunion. So touch base with me, let me know. And I hope this information kind of helped you a little bit and doesn't leave you stranded. So anyway, have a good evening and I will talk to you soon.